Thank you, Mr. President. It's my honor to be here with my fellow senator, woman senator from the state of Iowa, and enjoyed learning more about Iowa and the strength of Iowan women and in our nation. And I wanted to join my colleagues to highlight and celebrate not only the women leaders here in the Senate, but the millions of women throughout history and across the country who have made and continue to make a difference in their homes, their communities, and society in general. I'm really proud to represent the state of West Virginia, a state with a long and rich history of female trailblazers, and a state that respects and celebrates those women. Maybe you've heard that phrase, mountain mamas. Well, Mother's Day was actually originated in West Virginia by Grafton resident Anna Jarvis in 1908. President Woodrow Wilson made it a national, official national holiday in the year 1914. And today it's an annual reminder to cherish and thank one of the, if not one of the most influential women in many people's lives, their mothers. I know I miss my mother every day. I know my mother, who was the First Lady in West Virginia, was an incredible role model for me and an inspiration. And seeing all that she did for our state and for our fellow West Virginians through her public service was a driving force throughout my life. Not only that, she was a great and loving mother. And as said, I still miss her every day. Another West Virginia woman who has been an incredible inspiration is Katherine Johnson. Katherine was born in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia in 1918. Brilliant with numbers, she attended West Virginia State College and later was one of the first black students to integrate West Virginia University's graduate school in 1939. That's pretty notable in and of itself. But Katherine didn't just stop there. In 1953, she took a job at NASA and began working as a human computer, literally calculating how to get men into space. Now remember, with the launch of the Soviet satellite Sputnik in 1957, the space race was on. America needed a win, and Katherine Johnson played a major role in facilitating that win. Her work put John Glenn into space and into history. The success of that mission marked a turning point in the space race altogether, and it made a significant impact in the future of space travel and exploration. Some may better recognize Katherine's name from the movie Hidden Figures. I'm proud to say that in tribute to Katherine and her incredible legacy at NASA, I introduced legislation to rename West Virginia's only NASA facility after her. President Trump signed that bill into law last year, and Fairmont, West Virginia, is now the home of the Katherine Johnson Independent Verification and Validation Facility. At 100 years young, Katherine still serves as a tremendous role model to me and women everywhere. Of course, all of our states are home to brilliant women, and my home, West Virginia, is home to numerous amazing women who have made significant contributions. And we're proud to claim them all. I don't know if you remember, in 1984, America's sweetheart, Olympic gold medalist, Mary Lou Retton, a native of West Virginia. Mother Jones, a champion of the working class and a labor organizer who campaigned for the United Mine Workers. Pulitzer Prize-winning author Pearl S. Buck. Today's show host, Hoda Kotb. Actress and advocate Jennifer Garner. And Sarah Blair. Many of you have never heard of Sarah Blair, but who at the age of 18, just several years ago, became the youngest person ever, male or female, elected to a state or federal office. And she served in the West Virginia House of Delegates. These incredible women and so many others have helped shape history and society, and they've paved the way for the next generation of leaders. Girls and young women who might not yet have realized or achieved their full potential. In 2015, I was sworn in as West Virginia's first female senator. This distinction is a privilege for me, and it's an honor, and it's certainly nothing that I take lightly. Because I may well be the very first female senator from West Virginia, I am very confident that I will not be the last, certainly not if I can help it. So shortly after I came to the Senate, I started an initiative called West Virginia Girls Rise Up. because I want to inspire the next generation of leaders. Through that program, I visit fifth grade girls across the state, and we talk about their dreams, what they can be and when they grow up, and how they can be the best versions of themselves. As a matter of fact, the senator from Iowa mentioned astronaut Peggy Whitson. She was with me when I did 2 Girls Rise Up in West Virginia. And we talked about three different accomplishments that girls can do to reach their full potential: education, physical fitness, and self-confidence. I believe these are the building blocks for a successful future for whatever you want to do. And then we set goals. Maybe it's reading more, maybe it's eating healthier, maybe it's raising your hands more in class. And most importantly, I challenge these girls to achieve these goals. What I hope the girls get out of this is that you can reach a goal you set for yourself now, or at least really work hard to. You can reach your next goal when you get older. And when you reach your next goal, and your next goal, and your next goal, until you find yourself doing groundbreaking research in a lab, being a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, designing a skyscraper at an architectural firm, or working to make our country a better place from the floor of the United States Senate, or I'll add, as President of the United States. The possibilities are endless, but the common thread is this: think about what it is you want. Work hard to make your dreams a reality, and have confidence to never back down. So as I travel across West Virginia with my West Virginia Girls Rise Up program, I'm constantly amazed at the potential of the young women that I see. And I know the same is true across states across this country. I hope those girls are watching us here in this chamber today. I hope they're hearing the stories of the incredible women and trailblazers who have come before us. And I hope they're thinking to themselves, that could be me one day. I'm incredibly proud to be a part of what female leaders are doing right now, but I'm more incredibly optimistic to see what our future female leaders will do in the years ahead. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.